Hey everybody, this is Roy Doyle with ArkansasShowcaseRadio.com, and we're bringing you another interview today, and we're doing an interview with Mr. Jim Cummings. Now, you've probably never seen him, but you've heard him. He's done so many different roles, such as Winnie the Pooh. He's a voice for that, Darkwing Duck, Cat Dog, and he's coming to Little Rock for the Little Rock, Arkansas Comic-Con. He'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they're just for you. So if you want to get more information, go to arkansascomiccon.com and you get all the details, and we'll be giving you further stuff on www.arkansasshowcaseradio.com. So stay tuned, and Mr. Jim Cummings is be coming to you right after this. So bye-bye and enjoy. Okay, for everybody that's just tuning in, this is Jim Cummings. He's a voice of thousands of things. He's going to be at a Little Rock Comic-Con, and he'll be here for you guys right here. So we got Jim here. He's gracious to come over here and give an interview and tell us all about him and the wonderful world of voices. So go ahead, tell us a wonderful world of voices.
You didn't know that? And then he's going to tap dance?
He's talking about
and
you.
He's going to juggle?
No, it's well, God, where do I start with that one? I started doing this when I was about 5 years old, and it was really annoying. And, I've told the story before, but we were watching the Jack Benny program, and he had Mel Blanc on. And the great Mel Blanc, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck. And my dad says, you see this guy right here? He does all that, like Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny and this, that, he's the guy that does the voices. And on Saturday morning, that was like my whole Bible, And so I said, okay, well, he's not in trouble. So that's what I'll do. And that I did, and so here I am.
So did you impersonate your parents or other family members?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I sure did. You impersonate all the regular, like, famous whatever presidents out there, what have you. John Wayne, everybody does I do a terrible John Wayne.
That's your John.
But hello, I'm John Wayne.
You're right.
You're right. That was pretty bad. Oh my God.
But it's okay because I'm okay with that. We have people for that. I do the weird stuff. Dolphins, and it's more fun. What were we talking about?
Oh no, kind of scared now.
You didn't just set out to be a voice actor. I mean, you were a singer, right?
Oh yeah, no, but I did set out. Well, both. Yeah, I mean, I did set out to be a voice caster. Oh, apparently, I don't know. I got a wall with a lot of records on it, but yeah, anything with a microphone, I guess.
Really?
So, yeah, it was fun. Like I said, it was. I had an affinity for it. I would do bad impressions of my aunts and uncles, and it could be a perfect impression of somebody as long as they're not famous. Then you get a free character. Like it's my Aunt Grace has been, God rest her soul, she's been in any number of cartoons.
Oh, really?
Playing a bad guy. Because she had sort of a voice that was like this. And to me it sounded like an ex-boxer who, took a few blows to the head. And then my Uncle Sam, he sounded just like that. And he sounds like, I don't know what he sounds like, a dragon or an ogre. He sounded scary when you were 4 years old, and he was, get over here. You okay? You got it on. There you go. Whatever you say.
And put the ankle bracelet back on.
Yeah. Yeah, he always took it off.
Now he tries to do voices, and they all sound the same. Like a drunken French guy that has a Hispanic background.
Wait, let's see. Let's hear your drunken French guy.
It's not a drunken French guy. I don't know what it is. That is my Chinese impersonation. That's everything. Anything.
So it was a Chinese drunken
Anything.
French
It doesn't matter. If you say to a hamster, that's what it's going to
who
be.
used to live in Mobile.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Now,
I heard all of that. Did you?
Yeah, I got that
too, didn't you?
it's a
really
specific dialect. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
one small
It
little
stays the same no matter what. You know, that Japanese guy, that's the voice. You see that Spanish guy, that's the voice.
Yes.
So now, the very first voiceover that you got paid for, what character was that?
That was Lionel the Lion, and he was on Disney Channel, just started up, and it was on Dumbo Circus, and it was basically, if you saw the movie Dumbo, the character, gosh, I forget the little mouse's name.
Mickey Mouse?
No, that was another mouse. Anyway, anyway, he was Lionel the Lion because it was people in costume. So it wasn't animation. So, you have a 6 foot tall cat, you gotta do, you can't have a 4 foot tall mouse, so you had to be, so they made him a lion. And, it was the little guy from Dumbo, Timothy. Excuse me. And that was my first job.
So do you pick the voice, or do they give you suggestions? Do they say, we want a raspy, sexy lion?
Okay, well, they never said that.
That's what I would say every
said
time.
that.
And then a sexy mouse.
Raspy, sexy lion. Well, I'm going to remember that. But no, they always have something in mind, like what they want. And then you always try and get as close to the mark as you can with the first one. And then you give them another one, which is what it should be. According to me, anyway.
Okay. I mean, it's amazing because you think they would all start to sound a little bit the same, but they're always distinct.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Our voices are so different.
Yeah,
it's
amazing. Thanks for noticing. Well, that's kind of my thing is I don't want anybody to sound like anybody else.
Yeah.
Has to sound, and it sounds with the sound, because I've had this discussion before, and I mean, it has to sound like Pooh coughing, or Tigger, clearing his throat, or, Darkwing Duck sneezing, and it can't just sound like, wait, that sounded like Jim Cummings sneezing. You don't.
Because a lot of people don't even know what you even sound like.
I don't either. I hope this is it.
So do you know how many voices you have actually done or created or characters?
No, not really.
7. That's how many I did.
Yeah.
Now, when you go under, let's say, anesthesia, do you say, hey, when I wake up, I might be a different voice when I come out? Because Mel Blanc went under anesthesia, and when he came out, he was talking like Yosemite Sam.
Oh, God bless him. Well, I'm not going to, don't have anything slated. Checking my wife. Do I have any upcoming operations? I don't think so. I think I'm okay.
Oh, well, okay.
Change your
I'll keep
attitude.
you posted.
You want to sign now in the release
Yeah,
form.
no, I don't. Yeah, that's a
Could come out anything.
I'll pass.
So now, obviously, you do a ton of different voices. We got one of your biggest fans over here with the gummy bears. Was there a specific gummy bear that you did?
Well, yes, the ones I did. It was Chummy Gummy.
Chummy Gummy, I told you. It was
Chummy Gummy was one of them. He was the first one. He was in and out in one episode. I thought, oh great, I'm going to be in the Gummy Bears. Turns out this guy comes in, hops in a hot air balloon, and then floats away to look for Gummy Bill. Never in another show. So I'm, oh man, that's fun. But at one point later on in the show, when the late great Paul Winchell retired, I took over as Zummy Gummy. Zummy Gummy, he was kind of like the wizard, the wise man, right?
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah.
Was there a dummy gummy?
No.
I told you there wasn't a dummy gummy. She said.
Now, what was your favorite character that you've done? Not the one you made the most money out of. I mean, the favorite one that you got to.
Well, yeah, they're kind of mixed together. Pooh and Tigger, I love just cause, and then Darkwing Duck is one of my big favorites, and
Cat Dog.
Ray from Princess and the Frog. I really enjoyed
that's the
Ray from
Firefly,
Princess
right?
and the Frog, the Firefly.
Yeah, that's cool.
Don't make me like my butt. And there's a line.
I'm glad you had an accent in that.
There's something you don't hear every day.
Yeah.
But that and Hondo Ohnaka from Star Wars. He's my main.
Not
I
Cat
really like
Dog,
that guy. Cat Dog's way up there. Absolutely.
So what do most people, when they know that you do these voices, recognize you for? Is it probably Pooh?
Pooh and Tigger, yeah.
Would you mind
Pooh and
doing a
Tigger.
little Pooh?
Well, I can't because you see, I don't have any honey. I don't pay decorating. Pooh can't do that stuff without honey. It's too hard, and he's terrible at bouncing.
So there. So the answer is no, I can't do
That's weird.
Pooh and Tigger.
Okay, so have you ever had a job and then
Yes.
lost your voice? Right. Lost your voice where you couldn't do something.
No, we always did Tasmania on Friday afternoons because it gave me the weekend to heal. He was the anti-Pooh. And but no, I think, gosh, I lost my voice once. It was many, many years ago. And it lasted for like 4 or 5 days, and it was very disturbing. I was like, but what if I do? Then it went away, and I was like, okay, never mind.
Now, when you do these, I know, do you get residuals from all the shows? Now, if you do a game, you don't get residuals from the game, so right?
The games, no, I don't think so. I mean, I don't do many.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, what, video games?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, they're boring. They're hard to do. You sit there and you say, run, run, run.
Man, I felt it right there. Man,
Say the same way. It's just incredibly rewarding.
But how do you remember the voice that you just did? I mean, have there ever been a time that you created the voice? I mean, that was fantastic. And then
Can't remember.
went to sleep, and then the next morning you go, oh my gosh, I don't remember what that was.
No, but if I did, it'd be okay because they record it.
I couldn't repeat it.
They would. Well,
I did
that explains why I never saw you at any stage.
Yeah,
I kept wait, it can't be this far.
it's the same Frenchman, we know.
Yeah, but yeah, it's all on tape, and it all comes back to you.
So when was it when you said, hey, I can really make a living off this? Last week?
5. I was 5. The first time I knew I would, and then when I grew up, I was a kid in high school, and I was singing. And oftentimes I'd try and sing like whoever it was on the record, like The Temptation or whoever it was, and just try and sound like that person a little bit, and so that kind of helped, And it all just kind of blended together. And like I said before, I was always in plays as a kid, and I didn't want to be the little prince or whatever. I wanted to be the troll that lived under the bridge. I wanted to be the hobo that whatever. Just something with a little more juice, a little more fun. And so all that added up, and well, like I said before, I made my first demo tape, and I got a job from that one, and it just lasted like 1.5 years, so then I was off and running.
So how do you find your jobs? I mean, you have an agency?
Well, agents. Yeah, there's agents all over the place. But I was with ICM for a while, DPN, and your agent, they pitch you. They say, well, you want Jim for this, Jim for that.
So is there, if you got an acting role, you got the same style, character, 3 or 4 guys showing up for the same part, are there other voiceover actors vying for the same part?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah.
So is there like a battle royale?
Yeah. No, I mean, you don't even see each other anymore at this point for a long time, because you're recording it at your agency sends it in, the producers listen, then, it's not like you're showing up in a gym, and everybody's going, okay, Joe Blow, get up here, give us your best Dick Tracy.
So now when you do get accepted and you're sitting down doing these shows, are you all sitting around like reading scripts?
Used to be. That was my favorite way of doing it. They still do it occasionally, but not often. And I like doing it that way. But now it's everybody, here's your script, okay, boom, you're in the lobby, okay. 10 minutes later, you're going in and you're recording it. And it's just you and nobody else. Sometimes there'll be a reader in there and they'll read you in the line before, so you get the right reaction, you know. But they usually don't even do that nowadays. So I miss the old days. I like when everybody was there because, you know, if somebody ad-libs something and I say something to that, or vice versa, then they can react, and they react to this one, they react to that one. You go around the room and everybody gets heard, and so the temperature of the room stays the same, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And I like it that way.
Well, when you're ad-libbing now, wouldn't that kind of throw off the other actors' role?
Well, no, it feeds them.
Okay.
I mean, it's.
I mean, like right now
not
when you're
throwing
doing
them off,
solo,
but.
like if you're solo now.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I said. Yeah, you don't get that when you're flying solo. You know, they either have to go. We had to do that with the third Aladdin, and because Robin Williams' character had my guy Rasul, the big tough guard, you know, with the big sword. He was interviewing him, and I had libbed a couple lines. And Robin had to come back in and fix it because they kept my line and not his. Then I did another one and did it again. And in the movie, he goes, "Well, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to conduct a movie here, and I will not be upstaged by a little cartoon voice man." And he reached over and he pulled down on the feet of the guy, and he rolled up like a Venetian blind and vanished.
How cool is that?
So how cool is that? I got vanished by Robin Williams. God rest his soul.
Now, do you like better doing the voices or singing?
Both, but I really like doing the singing. You know, just different.
Yeah, because I was seeing some of that stuff. You sing. You're the singing voice, but somebody else is the speaking voice.
Sometimes, yeah. For Lion King, it was like that.
Yeah.
Is that the Hakuna Matata part?
No, this was a song called "Be Prepared." Is the big bad guy song.
Wow.
Jeremy Irons.
So who were all the characters in Lion King?
See, that's why
that you did.
Well, who's that? Ed. And then I sang a song called "Be Prepared."
Huh.
Yeah.
See, all kinds of cool stuff.
She's gonna sneak up.
Cowboy, I'm gonna have to give that.
Swedish cowboy midget.
I have to give that some thought.
So in normal life, do you find yourself going back and forth in different character voices, or can you stay?
Never once. Not even one single time.
So,
Sure, I mean, you know, just for laughs, sure.
So if your wife ever gets mad at you, do you go into the poo voice just to?
No, but that's a good idea. She won't be mad. You can't be mad that mad.
Exactly. It's like, "Man,
I'd only be just so mad.
She's like, "On you wait."
She's going, "Oh, we'll
wait
see
till you
about
change
that."
characters. Then I'm gonna smack the crap out of you.
She just waits for it. Go on.
She goes, "Bring Taz out here. He can take a hit."
And it's exciting. So after this Comic-Con, what's next on the agenda? Do you have any other projects?
Yeah, actually, gosh, I've got like 6 of them in a row. Where is it? Iowa? Chattanooga? No, that's not right. I don't know.
said no.
Yeah,
I only listen to poo. I'm not listening to anybody else.
But you can tuned in with Jim Cummings podcast.
Wow, that's pretty good.
TOONDIN with Jim Cummings.
Because that's pretty surprising. Wasn't that pretty cool? Mr. Jim Cummings, a voice of so many different characters. You've probably never seen him, but you've definitely heard him. And he's coming to Arkansas Comic-Con this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So go out there and check it out. And we hope you enjoy it. If you need more information about it, go to arkansascomiccon.com. And that's it. Stay tuned. We'll be back with some more interviews later on at arkansasshowcaseradio.com. That's it. Bye-bye. Enjoy the Comic-Con.